We just got back from Killeen, Texas, in the military base.
Are we supposed to find Jesus? What's
happening?
I was like, why Chris got my head so big? No, I had to turn the light up a little more, but damn, that makes it bad. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm ready for real.
That's hysterical.
I feel like your head is real big in the screen.
Well, I'm on my cell phone and I don't have my glasses on. So everything is pretty much a blur for me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you over there.
I'm not qualified to answer that question. That's a Chris.
I don't know if you all are feeling it, but if you need to shake it out a little bit, it's been a minute since you two have been together. Let's start it from the top.
I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates me, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Two funny mamas. What's with the grip?
Hi, everybody. How you good? And welcome to Two Funny Mamas. I'm Kym Whitley.
And I am Sherri Shepherd. How's everybody doing?
Hi, everybody. You know what? I'm mad you don't have a catchphrase for our show. On your Sherri talk show, hi, family, or whatever. You have nothing for us. Not one thing. And this was before
I took that from when we were on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Because what did you used to say when we, it's the Tom Joyner Morning Show. What did you always say?
What did I say? Good morning.
He go, hey, booze. And I go, hey, family. And you go.
Ain't nobody my family out there listening. That ain't what I said.
That's not what you said.
What I say? I said, hey.
Maybe you, what? Did you say, hey, boo?
I did say, hey, boo.
So
and you said, hey, family. And I just said, moaning, people, moaning. I think that's what I said.
Okay, so you got two phrases right there. Hey, booze and morning.
Hey, booze. So everybody's my boo? Okay. Hey, booze. Yeah. But we need one.
Hey, family. Yeah.
You better come up with something.
You know, I didn't think. Okay, go.
Hey, mamas. Oh, hey, wang. What up, people? Okay. Whoop. A chakalaka.
There's your winner. I think we found a winner. That was so good.
So every time you're going to say what?
Chakalaka.
Now, Sherri, you have to have a response.
I like a chocolate too.
Okay. Hey, what about, hey, community? No, hi, y'all. What's going on? We just loving this.
Now, Sherri, respond with like a choo-choo sound, like choo-choo.
Well, that's good. Chakalaka.
Choo-choo.
Okay, that's stupid.
I'm going to cough myself to death.
Okay.
That's hysterical. And why we don't need...
Welcome to a brand new day. That's more like, can you...
You might as well say... Oh, and we're going to sing the song together?
Okay.
Everybody look up. There's a brand new way with dun-dun-dun.
Can you feel her? Okay, we got a brand new day. Okay, you're right. We're going to work on it. So I haven't seen you in a few days. When I tell you, your comedy muscle is exploding. I don't know what you really, really want to do with it. Because if I look at let's just go with your talk show first. You was okay. You was cute. You was professional. But now somebody needs to snatch your ass and sit you. I was like, oh, she's a comic. Like you have gone from your first shows, you can see you were working things out. Now you it's like home. It's like you're at home or you're on the podcast, like you sit in that chair and you're like, boom, I'm at the house. All right, y'all, what's going on this morning? Like it's and that's only your first season. So that's pretty spectacular. And then on stage, I see the growth. And I just feel like, do I have to sell Joshua? Who do I have to sell to get a job where I can
Now,
catch up?
it's fun. You know what's very interesting about this? It's very funny how you can make this statement about me, and I can tell you how much I admire what you do on stage, but we see ourselves through a whole different prism because, like, when I look at you, I watched you this weekend, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to go before Kym. That's what I said. I'm going to need to, sorry, I'm on my cell phone. I'm going to need to really go before Kym because she lights it on fire so much that this is going to be the level at where she's taking the crowd. I don't know if I'll be able to get up to it. And I never was. Like I got my, and we don't have that kind of competition. It was like, oh, you did better than me. I did it. Like they loved us both. But the level that you took them, I was just like, it's hard for me to climb here.
That's just how
where Kym is going.
Can I? You were asleep. You were asleep. I've been doing stand up with you for a long time. You
I wasn't
literally,
asleep on stage. I wasn't.
your body was tired. See, you don't know you. I know you. I know when you're tired. You are literally going from a television show, going to see like you don't have anything else to give. So when it comes to stand up this weekend, I just saw one point, you don't even remember, you were like, my stomach hurts, like literally on the stage. And you were like, yes, but you whispered and you moved the mic down and you were like, oh, my stomach hurts. I said, oh, so I went into panic mode and I said, okay, I'm going to go up first so you can get off stage. So I was trying to like let's go. We did a couple things. We truncated some stuff and I was like, boom, I was ready to go. But your comic mind and what you're used to is you were in full drive, but not knowing your body is not ready. You looked at me and said, I'm doing stand-up. What you doing? I was like, you just told me 15 minutes ago, your stomach hurt. And then I whispered to you when you said that, I said, okay, you get off the stage. I got you. I'll go first. You said, okay. Yes, you did. So then I was like, I set the mic up and everything. And I was like, yeah, you look, because you were going to go first. That's what it was. You were going to go first, and then
you will
can get off stage. So I was like, okay, good. I got you. Was like this. I said, uh-oh. I said, okay, got you, because we had made this plan. But you were exhausted, and then you was like, nope, I'm gonna finish what I started. And so let me tell you what I did. Because the audience was so tired, they were tired. I put it in overload. So
right, you did.
Because I said what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the energy and just push through the jokes and push. I'm not going to give them a chance to not laugh and not be. Siobhan was like, Kym, you was going too fast. They couldn't hear. I didn't care. I was just like, da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-boom. So I could keep, I was like, because they were about to fall asleep.
About to. They were really tired. And we say this, everybody, because we had done 2 shows in Killeen, Texas on Friday and 2 shows in Killeen, Texas on Saturday. And what happened was we were going out kind of testing how people received us doing a Two Funny Mamas tour. And it's different from just stand up. Kym and I get up on stage. We have an opener who opens for us. It was Special K who opened for us. And then
let's say that too.
And you said what?
Special K came in the room, didn't he? And he said he struggled. You remember the conversation?
He did, but yet the thing is our Special K goes up and does maybe 10, 15 minutes. And then we come up on different sides of the stage to Ladies Night with DeBrat and Angie Martinez and Lil' Kim and Missy Elliott. So we're dancing. Then Kym and I do about 15 minutes of just improv on stage, talking together, what you see us do on the podcast. And then we separate. We introduce each other. Kym normally goes first. She does about 15 to 20 minutes. Then she introduces me. I do about 20, 25 minutes. And then Special K comes back up, does another 10 minutes to get so that they're setting up the chairs behind us. Then he brings us back up and we do a Q&A. Now, this is something that most comedy clubs have not seen before. They used to seeing comics go up, an opener, a feature, a middle, and the headliner. So it takes a little bit of getting used to something different. And what we found was two things. Number one, our fan base, we love y'all. Y'all don't want to come out late to a comedy club to see us. Our first two shows at 7 o'clock sold out. Them 9:30 shows, oh, we was in the beauty shops, the hair supply places, the nail shops, telling people, please come to the show. Our fan base, y'all, and you want to go to sleep. You got stuff to do in the morning. So a 9:30 show, we used to be able to sell out a 9:30 show, not even 7 years ago, easy. But, you know, now for some reason, last Monday about 9 o'clock, our fan base changed overnight. I don't know what happened, Kym. Our fan base.
Yeah.
And so what was happening was the reason why Kym and I was so tired is what we do and the energy we have to give it is so strong for one night. When we went out 2 weeks ago, we did one-nighters at big theaters, 1,700 seats, 1,500 seats, 1,200 seats. This particular club was a comedy club. It wasn't a theater. So in a theater, when you go to a theater, you expect to see different events. You expect to see a concert. You expect to see a play. You expect to see a vaudeville act, a variety show. You just know you're coming for an event. So anything you're giving, you're excited. Going to a comedy club was a little bit harder for us because I believe our audience was expecting a comedy show. But this was a show of comedy. And number two, it was, again, like I said, it was late. Our second show was supposed to start at 9:30. And what time did we start, Kym? What time we look at our clock and go, when the show starting?
It was probably 10:45, 10:50.
On a Saturday or when?
On a Friday night.
Oh,
Saturday night was great too.
Friday
Because
night
Chris,
late
we
shows,
sitting-
horrible time.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Well, what was happening was it was extremely hot in Killeen, and they weren't able to turn the tables, which is get the old stuff off the tables and put new silverware and dishes and drinks. That's called turning the room. And you got to do that very quickly so that you get the old audience out and bring the new ones in and start that show. And what happened was they were standing outside for about an hour, Kym? And so that amount of heat, like Killeen, Texas was so hot, it sapped all of your willpower. And I believe that when 10:45, we're in the green room, we are knocked out. It's hot. We laying on the couch. And all of a sudden I go, what time is the show starting? It was 10:45. So already the show had started an hour late. So I think Special K got on the stage at 11. When we got on the stage, I think they gave us so much energy screaming and clapping, Kym. They had nothing more to give us.
Nothing left.
We by no means didn't do well. We did extremely well. Even though the audience was tired, they loved us, but they were too tired to laugh. Like, you know, when you're looking at somebody and you're really enjoying what you're seeing, but you don't necessarily laugh. That's how it was with us.
Yeah,
They
one man
really said, talk.
he was like, the guy he was in there, he was falling asleep. And I was like, sir, you okay? He's like, I'm having a good time. He said, but I'm usually in bed by now. So he could not keep his eyes open. Oh my God.
And I think
he did laugh, but dang.
that's what the majority of the crowd was going through. It was like they loved us, but they couldn't keep their eyes open and they were so tired. And so when you have a crowd like that where it's hot, Kym and I were on stage sweating. Like I literally said to the audience,
Yeah.
Kym, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that first show, remember I said I feel sweat going down my back? I thought it was an ant or something, and it was sweat dripping all down my back.
I had sweat dripping down my neck. It felt like somebody had thrown a bucket of water under my arms. when I took off my boots, it was literally water dripping off my legs. And forget between the thighs, it's just water everywhere. And that's how hot. So can you imagine 300 people in a hot club like that? People were fanning themselves. So when you got to do comedy in that type of situation where the crowd is tired and it's really hot, it takes more energy. Like Kym said, to push through, it takes more energy and you get tired faster. So the second shows, the crowd was lovely, so wonderful, but they were tired, and
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
No, Kym.
I said, I forced a standing ovation on them. I said, come on, y'all, stand up. That's right, stand up and give me a standing ovation. I said, I really just need y'all to stand up and get your circulation in your legs and wake up before Sherri comes out here. I was like, get up. They started laughing because they were happy to stand up.
I mean, people were literally falling asleep and trying to get their ticket because they want. And I told Kym, there was a couple times we didn't do a Q&A on the second show on Friday because I begged Kym. I said, Kym, I stormed in. And let me tell you something about me. When I'm too hot, I'm mad all the time.
Yes,
I can't help it. I'm hot and I'm irritable and I want to go to sleep. And I'm busted in the green room. Kym was laughing. And then I get mad because Kym is having a good time. And I'm mad. So I was like, I said, I'm telling you, we cannot do a Q&A because the audience is tired. And then Kym was like, well, I don't want them walking away feeling like they're not getting a show. I was like, they don't even know they got a show now. They're sleeping.
Yeah, she did.
Like
but I'd already taken off all my clothes. I didn't care.
We literally were almost butt naked in the green room. I was laying on the couch with my legs up in the air, dressed all the way back. I just needed air.
Lord
and it was hot
heaven.
air.
Oh my
It was
God.
hot air in the green room. Like no matter what. And then Chris, they were cooking outside. They were cooking in another room. Everywhere you went, it was hot.
Just smokers everywhere.
It just did. And this, the club, and by no means, the Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge was so accommodating. They were so kind. But this was the night they was training all their family members.
Oh, man.
Cousins, brothers. They was training everybody
It's a great club. And if you are in Clean or anywhere and you hear somebody say, you go to this club because it is big, they got food, they got drinks. I didn't hear any complaints about that, but it was a hot weekend.
You looked like the posts I saw. It looked like you attended 3 family reunions. It looked like everybody was just having a great time.
They did have a really good time. It's just that, I've never been heat like the heat we were in Killeen. It was so hot. I told them, I said, if y'all find my hopes and dreams outside on the ground, could you Federal Express them to me? That's how hot it was. You lost your will to live.
And I told him, I said, it is so hot here. I said, you ain't got to worry. I ain't never coming back.
You did say that. And we meant it.
Yes. And then the allergies. Remember my eyes, my nose?
Oh, did you all get hit? Did that happen in Texas?
Yes. Did.
I had to skip a whole meeting with Cedric, the freaking entertainer. I couldn't open my eyes when he was here.
Oh, that's St. Louis. Remember I told you to shut my eyes one time.
Brutal. It was the same. Yeah, I was like, so it hit you in Texas too.
Kym was like, her nose was running. Mine started running Monday, my nose.
Oh, it was running. I did one time. Remember I had glasses on. One part of the show I put glasses on because there was people in the audience with sunglasses on. And I said, why y'all at a comedy show with sunglasses on? And I was talking about my allergies. They both pointed to me. The husband and wife was like, that's why. And I said, that don't even make sense. I put some sunglasses on the second part of the show. My nose stopped running. I said, what in the heck?
Are you serious?
What is that? Sunglasses stop your allergies?
It either stopped the pollen from getting in your eyes, which caused your nose to run. So try that next time, Chris.
I will. No, I couldn't see. It was like I'd been punched several times in both eyes. It was horrible.
It was crazy.
I told you I came to St. Louis and that happened to me one time.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I had shows, so I had to do the shows with my eyes closed. I was squinting, but it burned so bad. It felt like glass was in my eye.
Look, it's still, look how bloated I still am. It hasn't went away.
That's from your allergies?
Yeah, and I've got 3 cameras on me. It puts 15 pounds.
Very funny.
See, I'm still bloated. Oh my God, I'd be so ripped if I wasn't. Those damn allergies.
Very funny. Very funny.
Oh my gosh. We we had a lot of fun. It was grueling because we were fighting a couple different things, but the audience would say, we thank you, whoever bought tickets. We had people, we would do our Q&A. We had people fly out from St. Louis, flew out from, New York. So many people drove from Dallas and Houston and Austin, because Killeen is an hour from Austin, 2 hours from Houston, and 2 hours from Dallas. So people were driving. One lady drove out, Kym, I think I told you, with her mother, and her car broke down 5 hours into driving. She said it took them 6 hours to get to the show. And she said the car, like, blew a gasket or something on the way. But we took a picture with her, and Kevin charged her $20. I was like, Kevin, you can't charge the lady money. Her car broke down. She got the gasket fixed, and they were going to go home. And I kept saying, ma'am, are you sure the car is okay? Then I felt bad because she kept saying yes. And I'm like, I'm putting the spirit of fear in her. Because we ended late. That was Friday night, Kym. What time did we end? Like 1?
Yeah. Oh, Friday night was late.
And these are people who don't stay up past 8:30. Ending a show at 1 o'clock because we started so late. But she was like, no, we're going to make it. And out in Texas, it gets dark. But to see our fans who say, oh, I've been listening to Two Funny Mamas, it just filled our hearts with such joy. One lady was crying. She couldn't articulate what our podcast had gotten her through, because she kept saying, y'all got me through so much. And I whispered to Kym, what the heck what's she been through? Because she was crying so hard. And it just meant a lot. It really, really did. All of the people that y'all bought these tickets, that you told people to buy tickets to come and see us, that you brought. It was, how many wheelchairs came to see us? One lady had an oxygen tank and was in a wheelchair and didn't want to. Chris, when I tell you, she wheeled up, standing in line to take pictures with us.
I believe it.
And she got out of her wheelchair, and we said, no, ma'am, we'll come to you. And she was like, I ain't gonna be up in this wheelchair taking this picture, y'all cute. Yeah, but she had an oxygen tank attached to her wheelchair and the oxygen mask on her face. And then she went, hold on. She ripped because we had our makeup artist, Rodney John, and Siobhan taking the pictures. And she rips her mask off. She goes, okay, take the picture now. And so Rodney couldn't work the camera. And I'm sitting here screaming to him, Rodney, she done took her oxygen mask off. Hurry up. And he said, oh, I took the picture, but I'm trying to get it so it don't flash. He talking all slow. I said, oh my goodness, this lady done took her mask off her face.
And the lady was like, hurry up.
No, she was like, hurry up. That's what she sounded like. She took her oxygen mask off. And as soon as he finished taking the picture, she put it back on, and she wheeled away in her wheelchair with the oxygen tank on the back of it. And I said, that's a loyal fan.
Now, was this, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
Was this the night Kym was wearing the little something?
I was wearing a little something.
What were you wearing that night?
What?
Do you have like a jumper on or something?
Oh, she had on all black? Is that the one you talking about?
Like, I'll pull up a picture here in a second. It was like, I'll just pull up a picture. The Lord was really close to you, and I was jealous. I'll just say that.
No,
Lord.
We'll get to that in a second.
I didn't like my outfits that night, but we had some great fans, Chris, and I was like, well, maybe next time, because we didn't even go through the pictures, because I wanted to send just the fans and the different things that were.
Well, you've had 5 shows since we've talked about it, or more.
Oh, even when
Live
we went out to,
shows.
so that was Killeen.
The lady that drove down, or the lady that saw the show in Jersey, flew down to Killeen, brought her family to the show. She had just seen the show a week ago. And then
she's out in New Jersey.
Yep. Now that was special.
We really could not express our appreciation because we were so tired, but we really did. It meant a lot, and we had a great time. Now, 2 weeks prior, we had done New Brunswick, New Jersey, because that was 1,700 seats. We sold out that one. We the next night we did Bensalem, Pennsylvania, at a casino, and that was 1,500 seats. We sold that out. And then the third night we did Wilmington, Delaware, which was 1,200 seats. And I probably think maybe we had 100 seats open.
Wow.
And so we practically say that was almost sold out. And in all of those shows, oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah. It was
So we realized that our act is meant for one night only at a theater.
right. But I mean, we could do it, but it's a struggle in the club. That many shows, because we put out so much energy also. Sherri, it is a unique show. But I don't know if Chris got the picture. Did you see the lady? Chris, do you have that picture? The lady with the red hair?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm pulling those in right now.
But when the people were saying where they drove from, what they were just where they drove from, who they brought, what we meant to them. Like, you don't know in this world, you just don't know how you really affect people.
Yeah.
We were sitting there tripping. Look at this lady right here. She brought this poster, super fan, 2 funny mamas. Remember the poster, Sherri? The lady had in the office? Now that one was pretty, and look at as a special case standing behind her.
She's a B-flat fan too. Tighten Up Tuesdays.
Tighten Up Tuesdays. And that's what we experienced, that people like that, they would have these moments. And somebody said, Kym, are you going to eat some chicken? I was like, what? Sherri,
Sure did.
Yes.
And I think people got a little bit upset at the lady because it was, this was Malta. It was like diverse, but the majority of people were Black. And so a white woman stood up. You can take that picture down, Chris. A white woman stood up. We were doing our Q&A, and she goes, Kym, I love you so much. And and Kym was like, thank you. And she goes, are you going to eat some chicken? And when I tell you that club got so quiet, and I was like,
that. Oh my God.
And I said, I'm thinking to myself, why would you ask? You know how offensive that is? And then Kym said, oh, because I eat chicken on the podcast.
Every
and she was
time.
like, yeah. And I said to Kym, and I looked at him and I said, and that's why I tell your ass, stop eating on the podcast.
Can I say something?
What?
There is one of my favorite pictures from the backstage. Shout out to Vanessa who took photos for us here in St. Louis at your St. Louis show at your smorgasbord that you all had in the green room there. There's a photo of Kym destroying a chicken wing, but also looking attractive. And do you have any idea how many times I've wanted to use that as a promo photo or anything else? And I won't do it because I know better. And I'm just, it's, Kym, you've set a tone that makes it awkward for everybody else.
Completely makes it awkward. Getting that poor lady in trouble.
Right.
And I was like,
she did. And then she was like, Sherri, you going to drink water?
I didn't know what she was talking about.
I did. I was like, I'm just glad she didn't say, Kym, you going to put your foot in the camera? That's the only thing I was really happy about.
Look, that would have been better. But whoever that fan was, you watch the show and you'll be watching this one. We thank you for coming out to Killeen, Texas, because I don't think you lived in Killeen. We thank you for coming out. You knew, like, we should have gave you a prize just because you knew the little things. I didn't realize that you paid attention to when I drink my water. And it was just, once we realized what you were saying, it was so funny. But can I tell you, Kym, if we jump back 2 weeks to our shows, every night we would do the Q&A. And somebody would ask something so crazy. The first time a man stood up and he said, hey, Kym Whitley, Sherri Shepherd, I love you both. This is my wife. I'm sitting next to my wife. And then he goes, what was the nasty thing? He asked us, how do we ride a deep?
He said, I think he was just like, how do you handle a big D or something like that? Or what do you do?
A
with
big D, and it rhymes with Rick. How do you, now
Right.
you sit next to your wife. This is a room with literally 1,500 people in it.
And mostly 90% women.
90% women. And you talking about what's the best D we ever had or something.
Yeah,
And when I
yeah,
tell
that
you
was
that,
it. What's the best D you ever had? When I tell you we was like this, huh? And we didn't even know, and we're good at improv. We had no comeback. We didn't know
it
what to say.
completely shut us down because we didn't expect it, and the crowd was turning on this man. But we can't. Let me tell you, Kym. When I tell you, bar none, this girl is a magician at improv. She started going crazy, going out. You couldn't help but laugh. When I tell you, she took, and then because she was doing it, my mind went there, and we just were off to the races, and it was really funny.
And then Special
It
K
was
jumped
funny
in,
though.
killing on him.
Special K jumped in, and then like the next night, oh my gosh! You remember the next night, because that happened in New Brunswick. So at Parks Casino, the next night, this lady stood up, and
Oh, yeah.
I got to give her a race. She was a white lady.
White woman.
She was a white lady.
Whites are taking a lot of shrapnel on this tour.
When I tell you, Chris, because it's a different kind of love that we get from white people and black people. It really truly is. We were seeing it. And so this white lady stood up and she was in the back row. She goes, I love you so much, Sherri and Kym, and I listen to your podcast. And she goes, I'll show you, if you show me your titties, I'll show you mine. And we were like, what?
And that is the last time we will ever let Joni go to New Jersey. Okay? I want to apologize. That was out of line.
Oh my God.
And then the woman started to pull up her shirt. And
not started. Kym, not started. Say that again. What did she do?
Oh, I thought she stopped. Kevin stopped her or something.
No, she pulled up her shirt, showed us her titties, and then turned around and showed the people behind her
You know
titties.
what? I saw her turn around. I was laughing so hard. I think I missed that I know. And I was like, well, no, I know somebody stopped her. She actually pulled them up. Okay.
She pulled the shirt up. She didn't even have a bra on, or she pulled the bra up. She showed her titties. And me and Kym were like, and first of all, we don't have teenagers in our audience. We got grown people.
Okay.
This is nothing that we ain't at no Meatloaf concert. We ain't at no Guns N' Roses concert. Just two funny mamas. There was a lot of mamas in the audience.
The audience was appalled.
They were appalled. But this lady had been drinking because it was at the casino. She had been drinking. But when I tell you, I don't remember what the improv queen, Kym Whitley, said, but we started going ham and everybody, it was so funny. We made it a really funny bit, but it was just, I said, the man asked us what was the best D we ever had. And this lady said, I want to see your titties, but I'm going to show you my titties. And Special K stopped her from flashing everybody.
And then, so what we did was, from that point on, we said, no more questions from the audience. We're going to get some preset questions. We was like, not again. We can't deal with this. But Colleen was good. They didn't have any crazies.
Just the lady who said, you chicken. Yeah, I think we were at the Army base in Colleen. And we got to take pictures with the troops and the troops' families. And
these were about to be deployed.
They were going to be deployed, and we got to talk to them. And it was just, to see how young these soldiers are that are giving their lives for our country. Because we were talking to them, and I almost started crying because I'm like, these are somebody's babies. They were all women, weren't they, Kym? These are somebody's daughters. And they had such a great sense of humor. But I'm like, these are somebody's daughters who are going to a country that may not receive them well. And, they're for us. And I said, Kym and I are two single moms and we have children, and thank you for making this world a better place for us. But it really hit me, like, they're going away. They're getting deployed. They don't get to go to the skating rink, and they don't get to go to the, a 7-Eleven, and they don't get to chill out on the porch, go to the club and dance. They're going in full uniform with full gear on, and they're ready to fight for our country. And I thought, shame on us who treat our soldiers
And our
and our
vets.
veterans with no respect. They all deserve our love and our sincere thanks. Because and God, and we told them we're gonna be praying for them that they come back whole and safe. But it just was really like an eye opener for me, Kym, when we would meet these soldiers because they would be in their military uniforms.
Yes. Yeah, that
Here's
was.
a couple more I found that people tagged you in online. Now, this is the outfit I was talking about, Kym. Got real close with the Lord there.
Oh, that was cute. Yeah. And Kym did not like that outfit. She
Big
didn't
fan.
think it was, and I thought it
Big
was
fan
so
here in
good
St.
on-
Louis.
There we go.
I did not like that outfit on.
It looked so good on her.
You saw the other girl in the picture. She had the same kind of jacket on. Oh, look at us.
Wait, which one? You said
Who?
That one. See, we both had short jackets on. I just noticed that. That must be the style, but I didn't like it. And Sherri had her disco outfit on. Oh, yeah.
I know to wear.
You up. Oh, look at us. I've had this hairstyle since what was our last Delaware?
May, we went out May 19th, 20 and 20. You had that same hairstyle since May 19th.
It has been on
now,
the cruise. It's been to Jamaica. It's been
that glue has got to come out of your brain. Kym has had that outfit. Theo, who was nominated for an Emmy on my talk show, did Kym's hair and did a little bangs and a little bun and a little hair on May 19th. And it is now June 5th. And that girl still got the same hairstyle.
You tell Theo.
What is that?
That was your Emmy nomination, people. They're outstanding.
we keep that locked and loaded, ready to go.
Outstanding hair and makeup, outstanding.
They
Now,
did Kym Whitley.
Yeah, are the Emmys going to happen?
No.
I don't know because they shut it down because of the writer's strike. So I don't know if they're going to come back up before the writers end their strike. And this is what strike may go for a little bit. So I don't know, girl.
How about, have you all heard anything? I heard this, and maybe you all want to make a prediction. Couple folks we do a podcast with called Sunday Papers. These guys are both writers and comics and showrunners. They are betting September or October before this is done.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
What do you think?
But what did Buddy think? He's a writer.
Yeah, Buddy said that it's gonna go for a minute because people don't want to give up this money. But you saw that the directors have come to an agreement from the Directors Guild of America. They've come to their agreement, but
well, it's really important these the agreement that the Directors Guild got and the Writers Guild because they get the most respect. Believe it or not, even though you see actors in the front, we don't get the respect that the directors and the writers get. So it really we are supporting them for a strong contract because then when it comes up for the actors to renegotiate, we're looking at what they got. If they're not giving it to the directors and the writers, they sure not giving it to the actors. So no. So let me tell you what this AI thing is, girl. This is what's very scary with this AI. They're pushing the deal in the contract is that we don't have approval over AI. You got to get that in your contract with your agent or your lawyer, because they can, Kym, literally do CGI and put a smile on your face if you have a scowl, which is messing with your acting. Can you believe that? That makes a difference. Because maybe they want something different in that scene when they're editing it. And you had a frown on your face. And maybe they want a smile, which takes the frown to a smile. Which means that's a whole different way you're acting. And people don't know that it wasn't supposed to be that way, that that's not really your lips. Now, they can't do anything where it's like AI can't do anything where all of a sudden, like if you're in bed, they have you doing a nude scene with your face on somebody else's body. because that would fall under the nudity clause.
I'm gonna
And you
need
need
that.
approval. But those little things.
Wait. Why do you need that, Kym? Sorry, Sherri.
Because they don't need to put my body on screen, but I got a couple actresses I can pick that I would love. Like they can
And
do
who is that?
Candy Burris. They can put me on her and let her body. I could be right there in the scene. They'd be like, "When did Kym look like that?" And I would be quite happy. To see that kind of stuff, I agree with AI. No,
Okay, if you had Candy Burris's body,
you got a nice body.
yeah, but it'd be a yellow face and a dark brown body. That would be,
Did you say yellow face?
yeah, that would be really not.
I'm going to mute myself. I don't think I should be laughing that hard.
Yeah, because that's what it would be. You'd have to find a body that is high light skin like you, like so it matches Kym. So you can't do AI and have a light skin face, Kym Whitley's face, and a dark body. That's weird.
Oh.
But do you know with this AI, people don't understand. A friend of mine is a comic, and she's got an AI app. I don't know what it's called, and she showed me how it works.
I heard about it.
And if you say, "I want give me a joke about a tree," the most clever joke you ever want to see comes up about a tree. It comes on about a tree, and they can give you 4 to 5 jokes about trees, which are so clever. And I said to my girlfriend, there's no way I could compete with this kind of writing for a joke. When I tell you, and she did it with 3 different subjects, give me a joke about hair. Give me a joke about wearing a wig. 5 jokes came about wearing wigs, and they were hysterical. And I said, oh my gosh. And what they do is they feed all of this material from all of these dead comics, Richard Pryor, all of these comics way back from Mom's Made Billionaire. And you train a computer and it can spit out really based on what has been fed. This is in my Too Funny Mama's vernacular. It can spit out, really great jokes. And even with a script, people go, well, it can't write a script. Yes, it can. You get stuff all the way from Shakespeare. Huh?
It can definitely write a script. They told me that.
But the script can be poignant and tender because they're going all the way back before Shakespeare. And they're loading all of these scripts into the mainframe, what have you, so that it's able to assimilate way faster than what our brains work at and put out a fully fleshed out script. And people were saying, I was reading some of the comments that people were saying, well, people are going to rebel because nothing can beat the human art form of writing. And I go, not this doggone society. You got these kids who think when they hear somebody's rap song and you go, that's the Isley Brothers. They go, no, it's not. That's Lil Uzi Vert.
Yes.
So when AI comes out with the script, it's got when you're doing scripts and TV shows, there's only certain premises. There's about 7 premises that form all scripts and TV shows. Okay. So if they got the best, do you want to say something, Chris?
Oh, no. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when you're ready, I have an AI joke written in the style of Sherri Shepherd about Kym Whitley.
What?
I typed in, write a joke like Sherri Shepherd about Kym Whitley's wig. You ready?
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Why did Kym Whitley's wig start its own stand-up comedy career?
Why?
Because it wanted to prove that laughter is the best heritage. See, they're not all great.
Was that an AI joke?
It was.
But even still, it doesn't even give you it's still, you keep feeding that computer stuff, it's going to give you.
It'll regenerate, yeah.
It'll give you a very it's not thought out, but a well-crafted joke. It can give you a well-crafted script.
That's the whole point. This is just the beginning. Imagine next year and the year after.
And people will become used to it, an AI script, and you can't tell the difference.
Just like we got used to automatic gas stations, like, we don't have a person anymore.
Self checkout lanes.
Yep. Yeah.
We got used to hit 1 for this, hit 2 for this. We got used to Zoom. People will get used to AI, but what happens is then writers don't get paid because they're not writing scripts. They're getting AI to write the script. I don't,
Wow.
there's a D Nice. Did you see the picture he posted of an AI woman that he said he completely was lusting after, and he found out she was AI? She had her own Instagram page and everything. Beautiful, beautiful woman. And he was like, I had no idea this was an AI created woman. And she looked just like she came straight from Ethiopia. Huh?
Wasn't even real.
No.
And he
Wasn't
couldn't
even.
tell. You can look at someone and be like,
I'm going to send it to you. It looks she looks beautiful. Around the way, gorgeous girl. Couldn't even tell.
that's
It was
horrible. How did he figure it out?
But you know what I'm going to be able to do on my Bumble account? Girl, what?
That is true.
Boom. Boom.
Right.
You can go to another country even. You could say, hey, how do I respond to this? And it'll just give you in their language.
Isn't that crazy? It'll have me talking in Spanish. Maybe
maybe don't do
buen
that.
día. Y tengo una espalda en mis piernas.
Oh, that's all I know. Yeah.
Did you catch the Holy Spirit there for a second?
I did. I want to show Sherri something. I want to show Sherri something. Oh.
Okay.
Remember the puppy?
Oh my gosh. How big is that dog?
Oh my God, it's a big dog.
He's a family shareable bag now.
Oh my God. Is the dog trained?
As you can see, no. Okay.
How big does the dog get?
Right now he's so big I can't pick him up, but he's 4 months old. He's heavy, but he is here. Look at the camera. Look. Hey, look at this. Now speak. He trained. Speak. Wait, where the camera? Speak. Smell that? Look, speak.
What are you trying to get the dog to do?
Watch it. Speak. He don't sit like this normally, so I guess he's uncomfortable. Hey, look. Okay. Well, forget it. I wanted to show you he's kind of trained, but girl, he's 4 months old. This dog, Paul.
Sherri, be his voice. Do the Tony Baker.
Paul.
Hey, master. I don't like giving you my paw. You feed me, I'll do tricks.
Man,
Put me down.
Why have there been 7 men in here today?
Ain't nobody out here helping. She knows she ain't supposed to be picking me up. I'm heavy. Just gonna put me down.
So when I tell
Get
you,
all over.
yeah. So he's a big one, and he's only 4 months old. And
What's the maximum weight that he gets?
I don't know. See, Mickey, what you think?
You didn't do your research before you took the dog, Kym?
If that
See,
boxer's
Mickey,
over
that's
60 pounds, that's a big boxer.
That's a large, wow.
Let me tell you something. He's 4 months old, and this sucker is heavy. So wait a minute. I went and this. Okay, I gotta let you down. You messing with my pancreas or something. I dropped him on his head, and did I break his arm? No. Okay, sorry, y'all. No animal people. He's all right. The dog's fine. Speak.
Oh my goodness.
What about? Speak.
And after all of that, you still trying to get him to talk.
Watch this. Come here. Speak.
Oh boy.
Speak. Shut up. Good boy. Speak. Yeah, they thought you was retarded. I mean, crazy.
That dog is saying, let me just go and bark so she will leave me alone. Let me go and bark. Because she keeps saying something about speak. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. But I'm going to go and bark just so she leave me alone.
So wait a minute. So you know how you buy those big dog bags of food? Now you're right. I didn't do my research. I didn't. So I was like, oh, okay. I went in there to fill up his bowl. I was like, no, I just bought this giant bag 2 weeks ago. I said, this is a horse. And he's only 4 months old. I said, I'm not gonna be able to feed this dog. He has gone through the big bag of food in 2 weeks as a baby.
Okay. And did he have the craps?
What you mean, to use the bathroom? Like,
Yeah, did he crap everywhere, eating all of that treats?
oh no, that was the food, just the food bag. But then Dexter eats. It's a mess. I didn't do my research. The dog's a horse. He runs in the house. You hear clump, clump, clump. I was like, what is that?
Oh my gosh, my dog is 130.
Yeah, your
Lexi's
dog.
134 pounds. You got a big dog. 60 pounds is a lot, Kym. But this is what I would ask you. Do you think it might be more beneficial for you to teach the dog to sit, stay, go down, as opposed to speaking?
I was thinking, because if a burglar comes in the house and I could be like, speak, and he could be roof, 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 and then that will scare them away.
Do you think it would be more beneficial that if somebody came in the house that the dog didn't know to actually attack as opposed to speak?
I don't know if you want a boxer for home protection either. They're not really that great at that.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Did you really do your research, Kym?
It said on YouTube, there's a whole video of the best protection dogs. The #1 dog in Europe is the boxer.
No, it's a Belgian
You
Malinois.
live in the valley of Los Angeles.
It's a boxer.
I don't need to see video. You don't live nowhere near Europe. You live closer to doggone Hollywood and Van Nuys than you do in Europe. Of course, because it ain't the #1 protection dog in the United States. The 4 protection dogs in the United States is a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, Pit Bull, and a Corso.
No.
Where the hell is a boxer fit in there?
She looked on buythisboxer.com. They're like, yeah, of course. It'll do whatever you need.
Why would she go to a European
I
site?
got some more intel. The boxer is the original police dog. Now what?
In London town.
No.
And dogs like Dexter used to hunt badgers, but it ain't that way anymore.
Shoot, I let Dexter. I put a badger in the yard right now. Dexter was
When you decided to do your research, what made you
He done drowned a squirrel. He don't play.
with squirrels? Obviously,
He's 9 pounds. That's Dexter.
what made you go to the European sites to find the best protection dog?
If you need to protect your cheese,
You watch.
Boxer will do the job.
Comes back over.
That was
She
good,
got the
Chris.
French. She got the #1 French.
When Sherri Shepherd, look at her face. When she come back up, I want you to.
No, because all she gonna do is speak to me. Hello, Terry. Hello. Hello, Terry. Hello.
It starts and ends with a Belgian Malinois, and then you are going to have something like Sherri's, like a Cane Corso, a Rottweiler, a Doberman even. You're going to have a German Shepherd. I wouldn't use a Pit Bull for protection, but I'm sure plenty of people would. I would take a giant Schnauzer over a boxer any day of the week.
I would take a Labradoodle over a boxer for protection.
A Labradoodle. Oh, y'all are tripping. Wait till he gets trained to see who he gonna snatch up.
I'm just saying, maybe instead of teaching him to work for the circus for Barnum and Bailey, you might want to teach him some other tricks. Like, speak, take this peanut, put it on your nose.
You hear this? Hey, I'm gonna need you to be fierce. You understand? When we send them videos, they gonna see. You watch. Right, see, Mickey?
That's right.
He gonna be big and bad, right? You didn't let me just get him for nothing, did you?
The big bad boxer. Ooh, speak. Big bad boxer, speak. Speak.
He's like one of those.
Roar, roar. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Show him. Show him. Show him. You got to come closer. See how big he is? Roar! Say roar! No lick. No licking. No licking. No licking.
He's like one of the. He's like one of those white boxers they fed to Tyson when he was coming up.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
The dog lick.
Growl, growl. No lick, don't lick me. Rawr. No, don't lick me. If that ain't a clip, why don't you, can you put that on Extra Age?
You are spoiling him.
That's right. You don't need writers. Forget the strike. We just wrote your next actor age. Bernadette
Actor
gets
age.
a guard dog.
What's your character's name on Extra Age?
It's been so long. Bernadette, is that it?
Bernadette gets a guard dog.
Bernadette.
Kym, I told you you could have took my Corso. You could have took a Corso. That's the best one. You want a guard dog. That
Corso's poop scared me. The poop would have been too much for me.
Yeah, it is large, but you learn to handle it very quickly and efficiently. I feel like a dog that don't poop a tree trunk can not protect a family.
You watch this. You're gonna do it right. You're gonna shock them all.
He's a contender.
Damn. I'm about to get a drink.
Well,
Hey, you brought the dog. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I have a surprise. We're here in St. Louis, and I was going to give you all some love real quick from the one and only B Flat. Jump into the camera here, B.
I'm Andre today. I'm doing my Andre slide through today.
Hey, girl.
Hi, ladies.
Hey, girl. You having a good time?
I just got here. I'm super exhausted. I'm here working on my 100th episode. Y'all know the 100th episode is coming up so soon. I'm already on 88.
Wow.
We was only supposed to do 8 weeks. So I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm here working. Thank you, Kym. Thank you, Sherri.
Congratulations.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you two.
Chris, did you show,
Chris.
that's right, Chris, you showed the picture that the lady had? There's a lady in our audience that had
Yeah, hang on.
sign, and it said, 2 funny mamas and Tighten Up Tuesday. She was a
She
fan.
sure did.
Oh,
she
that's
made-
cute.
Made the poster.
She
Isn't that
did.
great?
I ain't see that.
There she is right there.
Oh, yeah.
She was very excited. She had that in the audience like we were at a, what do they usually bring those to? A concert, or they bring it to
Right, yeah.
Girl, she a supper fan. It say SUPPER.
It don't say that.
Yes, it do, baby girl. SUPPER. She's supper. She
Oh.
eating y'all. She eating y'all for dinner. She's a supper
Very
fan.
sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Yep.
definitely says supper.
Super
But I like
fan.
that. Chris, can I have a
Yes.
picture of that,
No.
See?
please? Okay, so the funny thing is, last week my cousin was on Sherri's show, and they showed her in the audience. She was there because she's going to school in New York City. So her and my 2 cousins from St. Louis were up. And then Chris sent me the thing. I saw her on there, and Tyra sent the same thing. She's like, we're on the Sherri show, and now we're live on TV. They just showed my daughter on TV. And then my mama called me talking about, look, my daughter is on Sherri's show. I said, I know you watching Sherri, mama. When you gonna watch Tighten Up Tuesday?
Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh, Sherri, because my mama calls me every week about how to fix something. And then she'll say,
Oh.
I got to get off the phone. I'm about to watch Sherri.
They all
That's
say,
Kym, my
That's
mother is
hysterical.
infatuated with Sherri. Sherri sent her.
everybody.
Yeah. She signed up
Everybody's mama
something for her.
watches the show. Everybody's
Yeah.
mama.
So, honey, you are the running thing at my mama's building. She'd be like, look at this thing Sherri signed for me. My daughter sent it.
Oh, tell her.
I told mama to hold on to that in case she had to sell it. And she got to pay her $168 rent. She can auction off
Girl.
that book that you signed for.
Well, tell it. Thank you so very much. I appreciate
All
that.
right.
Bye, Flat.
See you, ladies.
see you, girl. Have a good show.
I am so sorry. I'm falling asleep because it's.
All right, so let's wrap it out.
What do you think
I
this
got
is?
it.
Friday Late Show?
No, I got to go learn these lines. I got a movie I'm shooting in Baton Rouge next week.
Oh,
and
when are
then
you leaving?
on Saturday or Sunday. I think I might pull out and leave early. I got to sit and concentrate. Girl, these more lines than the TV show. I was like, uh-oh. So
Is
we'll see.
Pam coming over?
I'm going to
Well,
get Pam.
Kym, can I tell you something? The good thing about it is, did they give you your scenes for each day? Or do you have them all in one day?
Because I'm not saying anything, but people got all involved in it. They don't think about me. They're like, well, Kym's scheduled because then I have to go to ABF, FAB, and go all these places. And they're like, well, Kym, y'all going to have to work it out. They're like, okay, we'll put all her scenes on one day. That sounds good to the people that don't have to do it. So now they're going to be shooting all me all day. That's tough. People don't understand when you have days to shoot, you can sit at night, learn your scenes, and go on. This girl,
Just for the scene.
It's put some pressure on me I don't want. So.
Oh. The one that I trust is what you have, and what you have been using is a fully developed muscle. So
no,
you just got off.
I had the muscle in December. The muscle done fled and went flabby. I have not memorized lines since December. It's gone. That thing was there. It was going. Now it said goodbye. I can't remember my first line. I was like this. What's that word? Oh,
is Pam going to come over and help or no?
Yeah, I'm going to call her and somebody else and Jesus. I'm about to go sit somewhere and learn them now. I got to learn them first. But you're right.
I would call somebody, that's what they do, Pam, because she's going to be real focused about how she's showing you how to memorize, you know?
Okay, true. Maybe I'll call her tonight.
As opposed to somebody that you just haven't, and everybody loves you, but when you have somebody, that's what they do. They just know little tricks and things. Because I remember when I played the evil stepmother on Broadway, Keke Palmer's mother, and they gave me an entire binder of stuff to me. I have never had that many lines in my life, and I kept waking up in a cold sweat that I missed the call to be on my mark in the play. And I had somebody who does Broadway, and they came over and worked with me for 2 days, 4 hours each, and gave me stuff to remember so that I could be on this stage in 3 weeks. So Pam, that's what she does. Pam is like a casting director in LA and an acting teacher.
Yes, Pamela Andrews. Then I need to block out 4 hours. You're right. It's probably going to take that. Instead of doing.
You need 4 hours. Because you need 4 hours, and you need it to stick in your mind. Yeah. You do need 4 hours.
I know. And I know you're about to go sleep, but I got to ask you a question when we get off.
Yeah, ladies, stay on here. And if you could smile real big for us.
Oh, wait, can I say one thing, you guys? Kym's show, Act Your Age, just premiered June 3rd. So it's on the air now. Is it on the air every day or once a week or?
Every Saturday is the new episodes.
At 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
We were on stage, so I need to look at the last episode.
I don't have it here, but it comes on every weekend on Bounce TV. Mm-hmm. And it premiered when we were on stage in Killeen, Texas. So please watch it. I'm getting really... Vivica Fox is coming on the show next week.
Oh
my gosh. You know who's
Marsha
coming on?
Marsha Warfield.
Marsha Warfield is coming.
Who else?
We got somebody big, but I can't announce it yet. I can't announce it yet. I'm sleepy.
You are sleepy. It's over. Hey, y'all, thank you for listening and watching the Two Funny Mamas. We appreciate you. And thank you for everyone who came to our shows, our Two Funny Mama comedy shows. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Don't hang up.
Who says that in the middle of the podcast?
Yeah, your fans expect this.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.